Welcome to Game Time Decision Tuesday edition, May 31st. It's the best day of the year. You want to know why it's the best day of the year?
Tomorrow's June?
Well, yeah, that. But no, because there's the 31st of every month are my favorite time because I don't have to post anything for Handicap at 10. Nothing. It's only a 30-day contest. So it ends yesterday and the new one doesn't start till tomorrow. So again, I feel like I got a day off. It's
nice.
I think I'll throw my hat into the ring next month as well.
I'll remember
to put plays in this month.
I don't want to break tradition. I finished in third place. So, I didn't want to break that. So I'm a solid second, third guy. If I was a horse, you'd be betting me to place or show, not to win. But whatever. It was a good run. Rickett won. Our man Rickett won.
I saw that.
Speaking of contest
wife
winners,
won.
Yes, Kelly won. Speaking of contest winners, that guy won last Woody Standing.
He won it legitly this time. I remember last time the guy forgot to put in a pick in the final two.
Yeah, he won it straight up, just won it
by someone else losing a play as well. Yeah.
But he won his play this time.
Wow.
And it was just on WNBA, except for yesterday. He was really nervous about yesterday specifically because there was no WNBA, and he had to go with a Counter-Strike pick. So he won on video games sport. And WNBA. I think
go Furia. Furia took down Imperial, and I end up winning that bet. We're good to go.
We're good to go. That's all that matters. We still don't have no NBA, no men's basketball.
That's fine.
Until tomorrow.
Totally okay
no
with
NBA till tomorrow. We'll talk about that.
Nope.
You guys got questions?
The second.
Oh, I thought it was tomorrow.
Nope.
Are you guys sure?
It starts the second.
Wednesday.
Nope, starts the second.
It does. All right, well, that's even better. Another day without WNBA or without NBA. Before we get too far into this, though, I got to thank our friends over at Caesar Sportsbook. They were in the promo. They sponsor the videos here. So Caesar Sportsbook, their promo is up to $1,100. First bet insurance. When you click on the link in the description of the video, just click the link, take you right to your state, tell you what you got to do. You download the app. Boom, bang, pow. Boom, $1,100 first bet insurance. Bing, bang, bong. That's how it works. So definitely check them out. Caesar Sportsbook. We appreciate them stopping in and sponsoring videos. No NBA till Thursday. We do have WNBA. It's a good matchup. So we'll talk a little WNBA today. Yep. We do have the start of the Eastern, right? No, Western Conference Finals tonight.
And I do have some series props for that as well.
Ooh. I wonder how many people are going to. Can you parlay series prop?
No. Yep. Oh no, not like that.
Not props, but you can. I know what you're getting at. How many people are going to parlay the Avalanche and the Lightning? I think that's right, though. I think
it's right too.
I think. Can I take the bold take in saying that neither of them reach a game 6?
Yeah, I can see that.
I got different thoughts on that. But I'm just
Rangers. Lightning are going to win in 4 to 5.
Yep.
I don't. The thing is with the Lightning, real quick, and then we'll get into everything.
I'm just not gonna write off the Rangers. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, you say you like to back the better goalie. Sure, Igor Shesterkin is the best regular season goalie this year. Vasilevsky, you can't touch in the playoffs.
I don't.
You really can't.
He's your Conn Smythe winner, hands down, right now.
Yeah, he's got to be the Conn Smythe winner at the moment. But no, this is Tampa Bay's series to lose. If you look at the Rangers, what they had to face Pittsburgh with a second and third string goalie. They had to face Carolina with a second and third string goalie, and both of them they had to come back from being down 3-1 or 3-2. And they managed to come back, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But now you got to face Andre Vasilevsky. And I think that's going to be way too much for them to handle. Because if
I
they
agree.
could barely beat teams with second and third string goalies, you're not going to touch Andre Vasilevsky. So Tampa Bay in 4.
I think you just like saying his name.
In 4. And
Tampa Bay in 4.
I'll
They
put this
sweep.
out here right now. I don't know which games it'll be, but twice this series, the Rangers are going to put up nothing. Vasilevsky's going to shut out the Rangers twice this series.
And one of them
will be the game that they clinch the series with.
Yeah, I was about to say one of them is going to be game 4 when they're going for the sweep. There you go.
I'm glad.
So, okay, I don't disagree that. Okay, so let me make sure I word this right. I don't disagree with anything you said, first of all, and I do think Tampa has the goalie advantage. I'm just not willing to say it's that big of a gap. And I'm also right. Well, I'm just saying, Igor, better goalie, play in the regular season, sure. And yeah, we know playoff Tampa is a different team than regular season Tampa, for sure. We haven't had the opportunity to see playoff Igor yet, except for the first 2 rounds. Okay.
And he looked all right at best.
He looked great at the end of that Carolina series. He stood on his head in that Carolina series.
He won them that series. Yeah. Nobody thought they were going to win.
No, if you put an average goalie in there, if you put an average goalie in net for New York, Carolina wins that series in 6, maybe 5.
Right.
Igor won that series for them. Absolutely 100%.
I will look at this. So the Rangers are 3-0. I know it doesn't play into a factor, but it's a little bit of a factor for me. 3-0 in the regular season against Tampa. Okay. I have not looked at what goalie played when or nothing. I just know they were close games, 2-1, 4-3. One game was 4-0, whatever. But
I think that was when Tampa was slumping during the season.
It was.
Yeah, I could pull up exactly what goalies played those games.
It was December 31st, January 2nd, and then it was March, middle of March 15th. So, Tampa had Elliott in net.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm looking through them real quick.
Because I got all the games up on my thing.
Oh, okay.
March 19th, they played in Tampa. Rangers won 2-1. It was Shesterkin versus Andre Vasilevsky. And then they played back-to-back games where on January 2nd, it was Igor versus Vasilevsky. That was a 4-0 game. And then the day before was a 4-3 shootout game with Shesterkin and Elliott.
I'm just saying I won't put too much faith into that, but I do put a little bit of faith into that.
That's
like
fair.
I think the best bet in this series is take the under every single game.
Absolutely.
I can see that.
Absolutely.
With these 2 goaltenders,
no goal first 10 minutes.
No goal first 10 minutes. First period unders, full game under. I've already, by the way, little bit of a spoiler. I've already locked in under 5.5 tomorrow. And honestly, speaking just in general here, I lean towards the Rangers in the first period tomorrow. Mainly because Tampa Bay swept their last series and they haven't played since May 23rd. So it'll be a solid 8 days since they've played. Yeah. I think they may be rusty in the first period, similar to what we saw with Colorado against St. Louis, and they win the game late.
Yeah, 100%.
I'd lean Rangers first period, not betting that. And because of my futures pre-playoffs, I'm sitting on the Lightning to win the series at +9.
Yeah. I just think what prompted this whole conversation is Tampa not neither series going like 6 or whatever. Yeah. I think New York can push this to a 6-7 game series.
Tampa
Bay wins it.
Tampa and New York goes further than Colorado and Edmonton.
I think you want to talk about his broom. You want to bring out the brooms? I said this. I don't know why Edmonton's here now. I don't know where, but you bring that stuff out because I like the Avs to win every game, and I like them to win them close. I'm not going to take puck lines. I think they're going to have to play some defense against Edmonton. I'm on the draw tonight. That's all I bet so far in this game is the draw. I don't hate the over.
Which gets me where I did place bets on this series. And I 100% agree. I have that sprinkle on the 4-0.
Bang, bang, bang. I don't hate it. You know what I'm saying?
Tampa and Colorado. I mean, it's going to be a hell of a Stanley Cup. And Tampa Bay is winning the whole thing.
Yes.
And Vasilevsky wins Conn Smythe, and they three-peat. And I make a lot of money doing that.
I hope so. I do. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I think they remind me, and I know, I'm going to sound like a homer, and I'm a Wings fan, blah, blah, blah. Well, I am. But they sound like the late 90s, early 2000 Wings, with that. They're going to win 3 out of 5. They'll probably win 4 out of the next 5. They'll win this year, lose next year, and make another run at it and win again. And then before that team just gets broken up. Okay. Yeah. I mean, and they got the opportunity to do so. But tonight's game, let's talk about tonight's game. So we're talking all about the Rangers in Tampa. Edmonton Oilers, Colorado Avs. Listen, I don't know what's going on in Edmonton's net. Is Mike Smith the goalie?
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be?
I don't know. I'm just saying, Edmonton, I don't know what they're doing. And Darcy Kemper, or whatever, however you say it, Kemper.
Darcy.
I don't think, like Edmonton and Colorado are very much the same. Very sporadic. They play very good offense. They're very fast. I think they have mediocre goaltending. But both have learned to play. Let me put it this way. New York and Tampa have gotten as far as they have because of their defense and goaltending. Colorado and Edmonton is the exact opposite of that. They've gotten where they are because of their offense. I hope all that.
Can we say that Colorado and Edmonton are the same team?
No.
And that Colorado is just like an older brother. That they're both the exact same play styles. They win the exact same way, but Colorado's like 18 and Edmonton's like the 13-year-old brother that tries to win every game but never does.
Maybe. I'll agree with that to an extent. Colorado ain't won shit.
Yeah. We also got to keep in mind Colorado is a team we may be like, yeah, defensively they struggle. No, they really didn't. You look at the regular season, this was still a top 10 team in defensive goals allowed per game. They were 9th in the NHL. They only gave up 2.83 goals per game. And they were 4th in the NHL offensively, 3.76. So, no, this Colorado team is decent defensively. And then we look at Edmonton, who's 18th in the league. I know this is regular season stats, but they were 18th in the league, giving up over 3 goals a game.
Yeah.
So this is a Colorado team that I should have had circled from the beginning, to be completely honest. And I like the Blues a lot in this playoffs, and I said the winner of the West was coming out of the Central. So
to your, I don't want to say defense or whatever, but to your point, earlier in the year, we weren't as high on the Avs as we should have been. Yes, correct. But we weren't that way because they played zero defense in the beginning of the year. They played zero
defense.
And now they were winning.
Way better than we ever imagined.
Right. They had to win 6. They had to win 7-4. They had to win 6-2. Shit like that. They just had to score 5, 6, 7 goals. Now they play more defense. They're able to win those 2-1 matchups, 3-2, those low scoring games that
they play defense by playing offense.
Yeah. They got to get ahead. If they can't, Colorado's not a behind kind of team, but Edmonton is. Edmonton can turn.
Edmonton, we learned against Calgary, is resilient. And that's the only thing that worries me.
Don't go away.
Also, Calgary flamed out in the playoffs. Like they're I don't think they were built for the playoffs. And I was completely wrong on that series, and the Flames cost me money in the second round. Second round honestly sucked for me. Other than Tampa Bay.
I did very well in the first, not so much in the second.
I did really well in the first, and I did really
I lost money in the second round for sure.
I mean, I had a couple of nice catches. Obviously, Tampa Bay was really nice to me, and 4 for Tampa Bay was really nice for me, where I did cash a 12-1 ticket for the shutout. But like other than that, I really didn't have too much success in the other series, especially the Calgary one.
Okay. So officially for Colorado tonight and Edmonton, you're on the Avs
puck line. I also have 4
And
goal scorers.
What you got for that?
Vladimir Nichushkin, I want to say plus 225 or 275. Kale McCarr.
And these are all
Nathan
just to score a goal, right? Not point props?
These are to score a goal. Yes,
Score
these
a
are
goal.
all.
Okay.
Yeah, McKinnon and then Nazem Kadri. And I think Kadri is going to get some extra. I hate the guy personally. Like I hate the guy as a player. He's dirty.
Yeah.
But he's talented. We got to give him credit where credit's due. He's a very talented player, and he showed up to Blues fans, including me, who was bashing him last series. And he only put up 4 goals and 6 points in those 2 games in St. Louis. And one thing I've noticed with this Colorado team is, and here's my little breakdown for this series, is I think that Colorado's played the toughest opponent they have in the Western Conference, which was the Blues. I think the Blues would have beat the Oilers in 6. Also, I think that the Avalanche are the best team suited, other than like what I thought would win the Blues, to counter Connor McDavid. Because they're either going to go and put Nazem Kadri on him, which look for Kadri props because he's going to get extra time shadowing Connor McDavid. Like he might get double shifts. When Connor McDavid's playing 30 minutes a game, Kadri's going to be on him as well, and they're just going to switch out wingers. I think that's something that you might see with the Avalanche here a little bit. Either that or they're going to put the Nathan McKinnon line, and they're going to make Connor McDavid and his line play defense, and that's a great way to counter Connor McDavid as well. So honestly, stylistically, I think Colorado is the much better team. Plus, I don't think we saw their best hockey against St. Louis, and they still beat a really good St. Louis team 4-2. I think the best is yet to come.
St. Louis came right for their money.
Yeah,
they made them work a little bit, but not
also
that much.
Yeah. Also, they're coming off a series where they had to deal with a team with much better depth with St. Louis. St. Louis had 9 forwards, scored 20 goals this year. You don't see that depth on Edmonton. You see Connor McDavid, you see Leon Draisaitl, then you see Evander Kane. Other than that,
top 4 guys, there's like 3 or 4 guys, and then it's way down.
And then also on the defensive core, something I've noticed as well is when you have Cody Ceci and Duncan Keith getting a majority of your defenseman minutes, you're in big trouble against a team like Colorado. So honestly, stylistically, bring up the brooms in this series. I sprinkled plus 650 for Colorado to sweep. So I've been looking at this series for a few days now and finally settled on this like last night and this morning. And I made these bets earlier that I posted up on Twitter. I think Colorado wins tonight. I think they win game 2. And then who knows? We may be seeing Koskinen in game 3 and 4 because I think they might light up Mike Smith.
Well, that's it. I think St. Louis run for their money, speaking of that series, but with Binnington going down, and I think that was just a morale boot, like just breaker for them, kind of hurt them, even though
he was having a Conn Smythe start to the playoffs.
Right. Even though what's his name who came in behind him,
Billy Husso was okay.
He did his job the first game. They came in for him or whatever, played outstanding, but after that he was never ever sustained that throughout that series in order for them to win it. And that's when it was over. But all right, so that's our hockey breakdown. We're going to go through the chat here in a second. Tim, you want to give us – there's no NBA breakdown. You want to give us a WNBA breakdown, or you want to go to the chat first?
We'll go to the chat first because
I see some stuff.
Can we give a little bit of a spoiler with the squad play today?
No, don't do it. Well, I'll give you a spoiler. You want one? It's coming up. Squad bet is in the WNBA today. So I saw that comment and I'm like, yeah, we should probably talk to that guy.
Tate, stay tuned. We'll give it to you.
There you go. Give us 2 minutes. How we doing, guys? We're doing good. Rich P says, what up, Nick? Detroit. Hit the like button. There you go. Deuces. Don't deuces us yet. I like Tampa Bay to 3-peat, by the way. There you go.
Yep.
I think
that'd be very profitable for me, so I'll definitely take it.
Have you checked out the WNBA lines today, Tim? Of course he has. They moved quite a bit throughout the day.
A couple of them moved in the wrong direction for me, but I'm still not concerned.
That's fair. He's got the Wings at plus 105, Suns at plus 175, and the Fever at plus 300. You're on a total kick with WNBA.
I'm on. Yeah, I only do totals now because we're on a 17-3 and 1 run, and out of the 21 of those, 20 of them were totals. So yeah, I'm on a totals kick. I'm going to keep running with it.
One thing I do have to say is I appreciate him taking the money lines because let me go with this stat up. Because When you look at it's league trends, it's not. There we go. Favorites this year are 32-18 in the WNBA, but when the favorites win those games, they're 24-8 against the spread. So if you're playing an underdog, take the money line. Don't take the points. And I hear a lot of people advocate against that because favorites are covering when they are winning.
Yeah, that's fair. Joe likes the Oilers in money line and in regulation. So there you go. Tim Earl likes the Oilers as well.
I kind of lean Oilers, but Nick says Avalanche, so I don't bet it.
That's fair. Oilers team total over 2.5. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Tim's going to break down the WNBA though, and then we're going to give you our squad bet. I'm going to make a little banner for WNBA. Oh, there it is, right there. Tim, talk to me about WNBA. We got 4 games tonight.
Yep.
Which is a big slate.
It's
for WNBA, right?
Second biggest slate they have, and normally the biggest slate they'll have is 5 games. And I think we get a 5-gamer in a couple of days.
Okay.
2-gamer there, 1-gamer there, 4-gamer. Oh, we get a 6-game slate on Sunday. So everybody plays on Sunday. There's no Saturday games though. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because there's only 12 teams in the league. You can't have a bigger, right? I just want to make
6
sure
is the biggest slate that they could have.
Right. So pretty decent slate today. 4 games.
Yep.
Talk to us about that, and then give out the squad bet at the end.
All right. Yeah, I'll do the squad play last. So for the early game, there's 2 7:00 games, Washington and Indiana. This one was a little bit of a weird one for me, and this is why I got it at 163, and it moved up to 165. I like the under. So it's moved in the wrong direction, but the main reason why I like the under. Okay, go ahead.
Which one's Washington? Which one's Indiana?
Mystics and Fever.
I got to get the names. Okay.
Mystics and Fever. The main thing that I like in this game, and I know Joe Kryptonite's on the Fever. I don't like the Fever tonight. Because last game, I said, yes, jump on the Fever. They just fired their head coach. It could be a good spot for them, and they end up winning. Yeah. This game, I think Washington kind of sets the tone early, and I don't think Indiana gets to 65 points. I think it's going to be that low scoring. So Washington could easily get 80+, and this one's going to tank under. I know that Indiana is allowing almost 90 points a game, which is very scary to bet an under with. Washington's defense is number 1 in the league. And which they allow about 73 points a game. If they play their game the right way, the Fever, whose offense is not particularly good, their offense is 5th, but Fever's they can go cold. And Washington's offense is nothing to write home about. They are getting less than 80 points a game. So I think that Washington plays their game today, and I am going to be going after the under in this game. I know it's gone from 163 to 165, but I still like the under in this one. So under 165 between the Fever and the Mystics. Mercury and Chicago. Pretty similar state here. Phoenix is pretty beat up. I know they're riding with a couple of injuries. So their offense is not going to be as strong.
Also without Brittany Griner this year.
Yeah, I mean, but she's been out for the entire season. I don't really count that much anymore. Although Phoenix is a heavier over team, I like the under in this one because Chicago's defense is going to be able to slow them down. Chicago is only allowing about 78 points a game, and Phoenix has not looked good lately, including I think they put up 54 points the other day. I believe that was versus the Aces. I see this one going under. And this one's also moved against me. I got this one at 163. It's sitting at 166.5. So I missed the line move on this one. I just see Chicago Sky playing good enough defense to shut down the Mercury. So I like the under in this one. I don't see the Mercury putting up more than 70 points in this game. So that one's that one. And then the last game before the squad play is the Dallas Wings and the LA Sparks. And I'm going over with this one. And this one I did beat a line movement with. I got it at 165.5. This one's sitting at 169 now. I like the over. You're getting two teams that score decently. LA sitting at 84 points a game, and Dallas is sitting at 80.5. Dallas allows about 80.5. Dallas is kind of like a neutral team. They're not a high offensive team. They're not a high defensive team. They're right in the middle. So I look at the LA side. They're third in points this year behind, well, the two teams we'll talk about in a minute. And then the LA defense is the third worst in the league, averaging 84.5 points a game. So I think this one's going to be a high-scoring game. I see both teams getting into the 85 to 90 range. I like the over in this game. I think this one, you see a lot of fireworks. This one's going to go over, which will bring us to our squad play, Mr. Lenny. And that one's between the Suns and the Aces, and we're going to go over. That's our squad bet for the day. I figured ride my momentum, the 17-3-1 run, and take the over with the two highest scoring teams in the WNBA. Vegas averaging 92 points a game. Connecticut averaging 86 points a game. These two defenses are good. I will say that. Connecticut's got the second best defense, and Vegas is averaging the sixth best. And if this one hit, I would say, you know what? Grab the under. This one's in Vegas. Vegas is going to play their style of basketball, which is run up and down the court, shoot as many threes as possible, which who better to have shooting three-pointers than the number 1 and number 2 team in three-point percentage this year in the Aces and Connecticut. Aces hitting at 39% and Connecticut hitting at 37% from the three-point line. This game's going to have a lot of points. I could see this one going into the 180s, 190s range. Our squad bet for today, Suns, Aces over. That's the most confident play of the day.
I like it. And by the way, we hit a squad bet yesterday, the Nationals and the Mets in inning 2 of our over 8.5. We had that cash. So month to date for May, the month of May, I figured I'd keep track of the month. Month to date squad bet 5, 2, and 1. So if you've been following squad bets, we've only been doing it since like last Friday or a week ago Friday. We give out one a day, Monday through Friday. So we just started it, obviously. But for the month of May, we are 5, 2, and 1. So kind of been crushing it. Today, you want to follow along, squad bet WNBA, Sun and Aces over 167.5. Joe says he did beat some line movement here. The Wings are now minus 110. Sun's now plus 150, and the Fever plus 260. So he's feeling good.
Okay, that's fine.
I would too.
I feel like the first two plays are good. I don't know if I like the Fever. Because keep in mind the Fever are the worst team in the league right now. And they, I felt like it was a good situational spot last game after they first game without their head coach after they fired her.
Right.
And I don't know about this game. I feel like this is a spot where
why did they fire her? Was it performance wise? Because
I mean,
you're the Indiana Fever. You weren't coming in with any expectations anyway.
I mean, she started off the season 2-7 and went 6-26 last year. So no, she did not have a good track record. So no, yeah, you're gonna get fired after that one.
That's fair. He says he's on. What's that say? Dreslotti?
Draisaitl.
I can't read that. Over 1.5 plus 144. 1.5 points tonight. Royals money line. Red Sox first 5. Brewers first 5. Both plus 105. What are we talking baseball? Let's talk some baseball.
Let's do it.
I mean, might as well. We'll go into the baseball. How do we feel about all that stuff right there? You like the Royals tonight? Red Sox. I'm on the Red Sox first 5. That's my last Woody pick.
Royals are against the Cleveland Guardians. Yeah, I would lean that way.
Yeah, that's fair. Lane says, what's up, guys? Thoughts on San Francisco, the Giants money line, Mets and the Nationals over 9.5, hitting for the like button. There you go.
San Francisco game has our best bet in it, and we love the over in the Mets game. I think it hits 12, 13 runs. Yes, over in the Mets game.
How do we feel about the Yankees money line?
No.
What are the Yankees? Oh, the Angels. Noah.
I like the Angels today. Noah Syndergaard has good numbers against the Yankees from when he used to pitch on the other side of New York with the better team. So no, I like the Angels in this matchup. We finally get to see the Yankees go up against good teams. They went up
Like
against
you
the
said, same
Rays,
about the Mets,
and they kind of struggled though against them. It's kind of easy to build your 33-15 record when you play the Baltimore Orioles 14 times so far this year. So now we get to see them against real competition, and I feel like this is where they're going to start to struggle.
Okay, I can see that. Joe says, I think the Mercury is the worst team in the league.
Mercury are hurting. And I feel like the big reason why is because of no Brittany Griner.
That's
that was kind of their big player last year. So they were a little bit higher in expectations with Mercury.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they figured out that she was not coming back for a little while, I don't think she's coming back for the rest of the year because she's still in Russia.
I don't know when she's coming back.
Mercury are definitely hurting because I remember the first day of the WNBA season, I said, I like the Phoenix Mercury to win the WNBA at plus 500. And that has not aged well.
No. They're 2-7.
Not much to say as well.
To be fair, the two best teams in the league are the two that were the favorites coming into this one with the Sun and the Aces. And I was not going to go pick those two picks.
Now, let me ask you this: How long is their season? Is it? It's not 82 games like the NBA.
No, it's 32 games.
Okay, so I was about to say, like, the New York Liberty are 1-7, and lost. The Aces are 8-1. So there's only been 9 games played. Is it early in the season, or are they about a quarter way through?
So about 8 games, 9 games. They're about a third of the way through, maybe a little bit less than a third of the way through.
Okay. All right. So now's when they should be doing something.
Correct. Now it's kind of like this is the important stretch during the season.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go Aces. I don't have a Detroit team, so whatever.
That's the easiest part about the WNBA team is I don't have a favorite team, so I don't have any bias or anything.
Does anybody really have a favorite WNBA team?
Guaranteed Allie likes the Aces.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta love the WNBA and their fan.
And their fan. I feel good about the Fever coming back.
And decide.
Joe says he feels good about the Fever coming back home after the first win with a new coach. I see that angle too. Right? Yeah.
I'm taking the under.
Pedro Moore's all in on the squad bet.
Yeah.
Pedro Moore is all in on the WNBA Sun Aces over 167.5. Better get on board, people. Silva says, thanks, guys. Thank you. Hashtag picks and parlays. There you go. Hello, Phyllis. Smash the like button. Well, we appreciate
that, Michael.
Don't forget to check out the squad bet if you haven't already. Follow along. Watch the college basketball brackets yesterday.
Baseball.
Congrats to the ECU Pirates hosting regionals.
Yes. Not only are they hosting regionals, hold on.
What?
They are the 8th seed, which means if they make it through regionals, they host their own super regionals. So
the books are disrespecting ECU still because ECU is hosting their region and they're not even favored to win the region. That'd be Virginia, even money. You can get plus 225 or plus 275 for East Carolina to win their region. I want to be on that. There's a couple teams I like for regions that I'm probably going to throw a couple bucks at just to win their region. Dallas Baptist is one of them. Also, ECU is 70 to 1 to win the College World Series.
Yeah,
I'm going to bet that. I'm looking at Dal Bap at plus 350 to win the Texas region. I like maybe a little bit of Gonzaga at 2 to 1 in the Virginia Tech region.
I don't mind that at all. Gonzaga's been actually pretty good.
You can look at the Terrapins to win their own region at plus 140. I don't hate that.
I like Maryland, yeah.
Yeah, not anything in that one. Not really anything. Maybe Ole Miss plus 180 to win the Miami region.
I like that.
Vandy at plus 180. I will never talk you off of Vandy baseball at plus 180 to win their region. I don't mind OU to win the Florida region. East Carolina to win their own region, obviously. And then this one's probably my biggest long shot that I like out of any of the regions. out of the Louisville region, give me the Big Ten champion Michigan Wolverines at plus 850 to win that region. I saw them play at the Clark LeClaire Classic, and they're a pretty decent team.
I know.
And then also maybe Texas Tech in the Georgia Southern region. Georgia Southern is hosting their own region, and they have the third best odds to win their region.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. How about Arkansas State? Arkansas or LSU in baseball.
LSU is even money to win their region. I believe that's Southern Miss's region that they're hosting.
Yeah,
and then I think either one of those two teams win because I don't see Kennesaw or Army making it out of there. And Arkansas is with Oklahoma State, Grand Canyon, and Missouri State. I think the Antelopes are live in that one.
Grand Canyon? I don't mind that.
Grand Canyon is pretty live.
Oregon State's just that good of a team, though.
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State. Well, either OSU team is going to be good. So
I need to cap it a little bit more, but I'm probably going to sprinkle on some of those long shots to win the region. We're not going to pick any favorites for much.
Nope.
That's fair. What else we got going on? We talked MLB. Talked NHL, we talked NBA, we talked WNBA, we talked college baseball, Grand Canyon shortstop. They said on ESPN could be a first-round pick.
Yeah, I don't hate Grand Canyon at plus 350 to win that region, the Stillwater region.
There you go. I think that's all we got.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I think that's pretty much it. You guys got anything else? I can't think of anything. I was gonna blow through. I don't know if I'm supposed to even do this. Whatever. Max Wager lineup, network lineup. Check out these shows daily. Midday Money is with Sean Higgs, noon Eastern. Starts out the day every day. Then you're going to go roll right into Morning Wood with Allie Burns at 1 o'clock Eastern. Then you're going to go right into Just Parlays with Chris King. Back to the window with Scott at 3 o'clock Eastern. Sean Miller's soccer shows at 4 o'clock Eastern. And then you're going to roll into Game Time Decision with myself and Earl Sports Bets. That's at 5 o'clock Eastern. Today we're just streaming on Max Wager Network. I mean, not just on Picks and Parlays. We're running some tests and stuff. So there's that going on. But other than that, I'm trying to think what else we got here. Good stuff, guys, as always. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you. Thanks, gentlemen. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Michael. We always appreciate you guys. Don't forget, if you're following along, Squad Bet. Oh, EarlSportsBets.com. Don't forget to check them out. If you're looking for the premium packages, go to earlsportsbets.com/promo. 7-day package, only $49. $49. 7 days. There's value. Tired of talking about it. Just go do it. Okay? Definitely check that out. And the squad bet of the day. Let's finish May on a winning record. Let's do it. Let's finish this month 6-2-1.
And I will say real quick because I love this. I Am Dallas is going on, which is Counter-Strike. And I love that it's in the United States because I get to watch every single game. And we have games going all day, which is fantastic to see. But there's 2 more games that start later on tonight. I'm taking Big to sweep, and I'm taking G2 to sweep. So if anybody wants to bet some Counter-Strike, Big and G2. Hi, Turnsy.
Tim, say hi to your buddy.
Hi, Turnsy. How you doing?
You said you sent a thumbs up. I'm a little concerned. Like, should I be on the lookout for it, or
is it in the mail? It might be in the mail.
I hope it blows up. I hope it's a glitter bomb.
Me too.
Tim's. Hey, by the way, real quick, congratulations to Rickett, who's not in here right now. He won handicap 10, came in first place, and then Tim Earl won last Woody Standing this week on just WNBA and some Counter-Strike picked yesterday. So good job, Tim Earl. And Earl Sports Bets, congratulations for 2,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. If you're looking to follow Earl Sports Bets, the link in the description of the video down below. Definitely check them out. Worth it. They put on all kinds. Listen, there's just all kinds of content over there. I don't tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. But congratulations, gentlemen. I know that you guys have worked. I remember when you had a couple hundred. Okay. Yep. And it's been awesome to be on the ride with you guys and watching it. So good job growing the channel. You do good shit. You annoy the hell out of me. You're my favorite knuckleheads, but good shit. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. What's time? WNBA. What's the WNBA record?
17-3-1 my last 21, but overall this season. But I will say we got off to a little bit of a slow start to the season. I believe we're 27-21. 27-21 up 392.
Nice. That's a streak right there, son. And we're all getting on. We talked about this prior to the show, and we were like, man, squad bet, what do you guys want to do tonight? And I'm like, we've done baseball, we've done first five, we haven't done no WNBA, and this guy's on a heater. There's no reason we shouldn't be on one. So we're on it. WNBA, Sun and the Aces over 167.5. Michael Dose, what's the squad pick? You missed it? It's right there.
Right here.
So that's it. I'm going to go get right in the garage before the hockey game starts. So, people, I don't know what to tell you. Peace out. I'll see you on the other side.